piercing sound of rain pounding against my windshield echoed through the car as I gripped the steering wheel tightly. The darkness of the night seemed to intensify, the shadows morphing into grotesque figures that danced on the edges of my vision. My heart raced with trepidation as I embarked on a journey that would forever haunt my nightmares. It had been a long day, and exhaustion clung to my weary bones. But despite the fatigue, I had no choice but to traverse this desolate stretch of road. My headlights sliced through the downpour, revealing an endless expanse of black asphalt disappearing into the abyss. The only source of solace was the distant glow of the next town's lights, a beacon of hope beckoning me forward. Minutes turned into hours as I pressed on, the monotony of the rain and the road lulling me into a trance. My eyelids grew heavy, fighting to close as fatigue tightened its grip. I struggled to remain awake, but it was a losing battle. In an instant, my eyes slipped shut and the world around me vanished. A bone-chilling scream pierced through the darkness, yanking me from my slumber. My eyes shot open, heart pounding against my chest. Panic surged through my veins as I tried to make sense of my surroundings. The car's engine roared, and I found myself hurtling down the road at an alarming speed. My hands desperately grasped the wheel, fighting to regain control, but an unseen force seemed to be manipulating my every movement. The rain continued to pound against the windshield, its rhythm melding with the rapid beating of my heart. Shadows danced on the periphery, distorting into twisted shapes that leered at me from the roadside. The road ahead curved sharply, but I had no control over my car's trajectory. Fear consumed me as I hurtled toward the unknown, unable to escape this nightmare. The rain began to subside, and a dense fog crept across the road, enveloping me in a sinister shroud. It slithered through the cracks of my windows, chilling me to the core. My vision blurred, and the sound of tires screeching on wet pavement assaulted my ears. Panic surged anew as I realized I was no longer alone. A pair of glowing eyes emerged from the fog, fixating on me with an otherworldly intensity. The figure's shape was indiscernible, but its presence was suffocating. I tried to scream, but the sound caught in my throat, leaving me paralyzed with terror. The figure drew closer, its form shifting and contorting with each step, as if it were an amalgamation of all the horrors that plagued my nightmare. Suddenly, the figure vanished, and the car screeched to a halt. I gasped for air, trembling uncontrollably, unsure if what I had experienced was real or a figment of my imagination. The fog lifted, revealing a desolate stretch of road. I stumbled out of the car, my legs weak and unsteady. As I surveyed my surroundings, I noticed a tattered sign hanging askew by the roadside. It read, "Beware the haunted highway, where lost souls roam." The realization crashed over me like a wave, and I understood that I had ventured into a place steeped in supernatural malevolence. With a newfound determination, I mustered the strength to continue on foot. I would not be held captive by the horrors that plagued this cursed road. As I walked, the rain finally ceased, and a glimmer of moonlight broke through the clouds, casting an ethereal glow upon the asphalt. The darkness retreated, and the weight of fear lifted from my shoulders. The distant lights of the town grew closer, promising safety and salvation. But the memory of that haunting encounter would forever etch itself into my mind, a constant reminder of the night when driving at night went horribly wrong, forever altering the fabric of my existence.